Hey, good morning. It's Mike Shunke at Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shift One Properties in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're going to talk about residential, we're going to talk about commercial, and we're going to talk about the economy. I hope I'm on the right page here. But also, if you have any questions, go ahead and try, see how that works. We'll try and answer them. That's why we do these live. We're here for you. But it's been an interesting week. Inventory, we always start off with in residential. It's up again a little bit. It's good. And again, we look at single-family detached homes. There's a lot of new condos and apartments being built here in Scottsdale. So single-family detached homes gives us a more stable of who's moving to the area, who's staying here, and not so much investors and what's built and what's not built. So up in Scottsdale, it's 1,681 single-family detached homes in Scottsdale. It's up about 30, so we're getting there. Again, we still have that gap between seller. I know I say it every week. We talked about inventory for a long time. Now inventory, we're getting there, but we still need sellers and buyers to come together. And that's my job to show you the facts and get you, either on the sell side or the buy side. It's been a funny week. I feel like I'm always fighting the media's doom and gloom in their posts. And not fighting, but explaining. I almost feel like I need to start my own channel, just real estate myths out there. And I'm not sure why the media likes to portray that. But we talked through it. We looked through the facts. We've been crazy busy this week. I've been all over the place. Residential, commercial, and land, too. Land this week. And a lot of just discussions of the market and, things going on. But we've got two new listings coming, about the $800,000 range. We've got a couple land properties listed. So, we're keeping busy, and buyers are calling. It seems like buyers are not in a big hurry these days. Some are, and this week with spring break and the vacation, we'll have a lot of buyers here this week that are in a hurry to buy. But it's just sellers are not desperate to sell right now, so they feel they can test the market, and buyers aren't in a hurry. So it's just, if it works for you, let's make the numbers work and just kind of bring it together. And that's where we are. Let's have discussions and talk. Everybody is so afraid to talk and have a discussion these days. Everybody wants to text and email. Pick up the phone and let's have a conversation. Interesting, asking price is just that. Asking price is just that. Let's prove the numbers. I'm seeing a lot of price drops. Actually, I saw 1.2 million came on, closed like within a few hours. Not closed, but went under contract within a few hours and closed. So if it's priced right, that $1 to $2 million range, maybe that's because the environment that we're in, and it's there. And up to the $5 million, things are moving. They're grinding along. And I always say you have until July to sell your house. I was in the office, the other day talking to a few people, and we're busy now. Like I said, the office has had its best year ever, but let's see how this summer goes. Arizona can get pretty quiet during the summer, but if people are, especially on the higher end of the market, the economy rates don't matter as much. If you see a deal, let's jump on it, make an offer. Purchase applications, as Logan Machushami, there's very few people you can trust on the internet with their posts that say they're experts or financial experts. Logan is a good guy. He's one of the good ones. He pointed out purchase applications were up 13% last month, year over year. That's hot. So even with interest rates or mortgages, I should say, up at 6.75%, people are still filling out those applications. You need a roof over your head. People are going to die. People are going to get divorced. People are going to get relocated and move, get married, have babies. There's always that transactional activities that are happening in the market. So, purchase applications up 13%. And, just stick to your budget. I hear people say, I can't afford. Well, you might not be able to afford the starter home. It's tough to get in, but it's always been tough to get in. I remember we struggled to get in ours at 11% mortgage rate and a $180,000 property in Connecticut. But you get in, all ships rise with the tide. So mortgage applications were up 13% this week. And, things are moving. People are buying. I think most people I speak to are not afraid to jump in the market or buy or sell. But you always have to overcome the headlines and explain. The headlines are crazy. I saw one yesterday, ABC Family. Even wasted an hour going back and forth with some internet keyboard warriors, I guess you call them, that Canadians are leaving because of politics. Well, you click on the link in the first video there, the couple says, we're not leaving because of politics. Well, why would the headline say that? You really have to educate yourself. Talk to somebody you trust. Talk to your lender. Lenders know the markets pretty well too. Your title companies know the market. Talk to your real estate agent. Talk to your financial advisor. Talk to somebody who's in it every day. There's a lot of HGD TVs and real estate looks easy, and the transaction part is easy, but you really have, if nothing goes wrong, it's easy. But something always goes wrong. There's always a hiccup, and that's where experience comes in, and we know how to work through things, and you just there's a solution to every problem. And you just have to experience, get you there, get you through that. And what we do, we do a lot of hand-holding, get you through, get you where you want to be. I don't make up the markets. I wish I did, that'd be nice, but I'm really good at pricing, seeing where the market's going, and I'm 100% confident that I can say that. So if we can value a property you're looking at, or if you're looking to sell a property, I feel like over the last year and a half, I've walked away from more listings than I've taken, just because it doesn't do me any good to ask $2 million for your property. It doesn't do you any good. Then you say, oh, Mike sucked because he couldn't sell my house. Well, you were asking $500,000 too high, $2 million. So it doesn't do me any good, but let's look at the numbers, look at the facts, and get you where you need to be. Residential real estate is emotion. And it's just my job to take that motion out of it and get you through where you want to be. So, and that's why we do a lot of commercial too, because there's no emotion in commercial. It's numbers, it's facts, it's looking for solutions, digging around, seeing what we can do for you on the buy or the sell side. And my commercial clients aren't afraid. They know that everything out there on the media and the noise, it's just noise. And they're not sitting on the sideline. They're buying and selling. It's, if you sit on the sideline and you wait and you wait and you wait, you're never going to get anywhere. And, life is all about risk reward. You got to take a little bit of risk, jump out there, and you'll be handsomely rewarded for it. So, big deal in Scottsdale is the Axon project that's sitting on the governor's desk. I fully support responsible development within Scottsdale. I am fully against taking the citizens' voice away. The citizens should have to say it, because one day you might have that building going up in your backyard, and if the governor signs this bill, there's nothing you can do about it. So, there's a lot of details. There's a lot of bad information on the internet about that. People have no idea what they're talking about. There's different zoning. Commercial's got a million moving pieces. So, you can't make a blanket statement for that. So, like I said, developers are moving along. There's actually we sat in a state land auction meeting, and Coyotes Arena is coming back up on the market. There's a new application in there, so they're going to put something there. I think you might want to have a say in what goes there, if you live nearby. So, but that'll be interesting to watch. It's going to be some big numbers. It's going to be over $1 million an acre. So there's going to be some big numbers going on there. So commercial, it's just like we work with mostly. I don't deal with the 100 million, 200 million. I don't want to. Those are teams of people. I deal with the small business owner, getting them to make financial decisions so they have an asset to move on or to give to their family. They have some other income to generate, and that's what I work with. And it makes financial sense if you're a small business owner. So, which is funny. Another real quick, those awards, Top Doc Awards. I had an invitation earlier to the Best Realtor Awards. Well, you get there, you're invited to this award ceremony. Oh, for $1,300, we're going to give you a Best Real Estate in Scottsdale award. No, if you don't own your own business, those top doctor awards in your doctor's office, they pay for those. So, everything is, I just feel like we have too much information these days. So you don't know what's true, what's not true. So you got to really pick up the phone, like I said, and talk to people. So you got to know. And, commercial's fun. It's so complicated. There's so many moving parts. that it's fun working through. But the commercials guys, they know to have a conversation. There's a solution. When you get over to the real estate, it's kind of like playing basketball with toddlers. It's there's some great residential agents out there, but I will say that a lot of them, let's just say there's some great residential agents out there, and we'll stop right there. But, it's experience and working through getting our clients where they need to be. Economy. We're going a little long here, but the economy. Stock market is not the economy. I had a fun discussion yesterday with a friend of mine's wife. She's pretty knowledgeable on the economy in New York, deals with a lot of money. And, the stock market is not the economy. If you look back, I saw on the news yesterday, $11 trillion out of the stock market. Well, we've been up over 20% the past 2 years. And the end of 2022, the market capitalization of the stock market was $40 trillion. So we're at $50 trillion. So actually, we're up $11 trillion from the past 2 years. So just stop paying it, I don't know if it's my history in the financial markets, my job, but I'm really good. Not much excites me, but the bond markets this week, we had a pretty good week in the bond markets. Everybody gets excited about these tariffs and the news and thing, but like Brian Moynihan said, he's the Bank of America CEO. He said every administration, every president, they want to have the strong American economy. I believe people are generally good. And, they just have different ways of going about it, different negotiation tactics, the same as any business. So, the bond market is realizing that, we're going to get through all this noise and things are going to be good. We're going to be good again. So, nobody likes uncertainty, but life is uncertain. If things don't go your way, you just adapt. Powell spoke on the Chicago Economic Forum. He said we still have some inflation. And, it took me a while, but I like Powell. He stands strong. He doesn't listen to the noise. I used to work for a trader when I was pretty young, John Kuhn. I have no idea what he's doing now. Actually, he was the first time he got a $9 million bonus, and I was like 22 years old. And we disappeared for 4 days, and it was kind of fun. But John Kuhn was really good at, putting the noise out, not listening to the noise. He was a swap trader, and there is always an overreaction in the economy. A number comes out, and the markets trade on it. Well, he would always just sit back and let things settle down, and he made a killing at it. So you just got to remain calm. That's people like news and headlines. They like to be the first. The Fed's job is to keep the money supply in America moving, keep liquidity up. It's not just interest rates. I mean, what are we, 4 and whatever percent on the 10-year, 4.3, I think, yesterday afternoon. That's not bad. It's over 5% historically. So, just remain calm. And that brings me to real estate. It's my job, like I said, to get the emotion out of the, I'm not sure where this is coming from. Oh, I left my, 2 hours ago, I was running. So that's pretty interesting. This is coming on. I forgot to turn off my Strava account. So hang on a second. I apologize. We'll work through that. I think you can probably hear that. So anyway, if we can help you buy or sell real estate, give us a call. If you just need to talk through something, let us know. There's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of falsities out there. So give us a call if we can help you buy or sell land, residential, commercial, if it has to do with real estate, if you need help working through a deal. That's what we're here for. I'm looking for land now. Give me a call if you have land for sale. I need it. So for clients. So anyway, I think we have a pretty quiet day, a lot of paperwork, but give me a shout. Happy Good Friday. Interesting. We'll stop right there. It's called, look up why it's called Good Friday. Good Friday because it's whatever your beliefs are, it's on to better things. I thought that was pretty awesome. I had a good conversation with my mother-in-law last night about it. So happy Good Friday. Enjoy some time with your family. Be smart, be safe, and we're here if you need us, 203-733-5877. Happy to help however we can. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.